The new update to GTA Online this week brought a ton of really unique discounts and game changes, and today on the show we will be talking about these discounts, and I'll be giving a review and breakdown of some of the best purchases that you can acquire this week in GTA Online. This video is all about what to buy and also what to avoid buying this week. I know a lot of you put time and effort into building your wealth in GTA Online, and it would be a shame to waste it on useless purchases, so I did the work for you this week by putting together a helpful buyer's guide so you can get the most value out of your spending. So if you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So in terms of the free rewards for this week, GTA Online players who connect their Rockstar Games Social Club account to Prime Gaming will get $125,000 this week just for logging into the game. If you already have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime is included, which means you are eligible for these benefits. Moving into all the discounts, we always start these buyer's guides with the major property discount for the week, and this week is 40% off all auto shops and 40% off additional auto shop upgrades and auto shop modifications. If you only have $1.5 million to spend in game, buy an auto shop. This discount makes this auto shop much more affordable, and here's my top 5 reasons why I think you should absolutely purchase one this week if you have not already. First, owning an auto shop gives players access to various contracts like the Union Depository Robbery, the Prison Escape, IAA, Merryweather, and more. And contracts are multi-part robbery missions with prep missions and big finales, just like heists, except these have a focus on cars and driving. Players will need to modify their vehicles in certain ways that can be useful for these contracts, and auto shops basically act as a base of operations for the contracts, like clubhouses do for its own set of businesses. With double money on contracts for this next week as well, you can easily make back your investment in buying an auto shop property in less than a couple hours of playtime this week. If you want to see a money guide on all the best contracts and missions to farm for fast and easy money in GTA, let me know in the comments and I can work on that video for you. But after that, we have the ability to have exotic exports. This auto shop lets players access exotic export missions, which are extracurricular work recovering vehicles throughout the city, and these missions are updated daily, and they're a great source of extra income if you need it. There are also optional upgrades like drivers to help with your vehicle deliveries as well. You also get a modding bay with an auto shop, and this allows you to modify your cars. It gives players access to this modding bay where you can customize your personal vehicles and even other players' vehicles for a fee, of course. And this modding bay also has its own set of optional upgrades like car lifts to boost customer mods and hiring mechanics to speed up delivery of customer vehicles. You get a personal garage with the auto shop, which can hold 10 cars of your own personal cars, and this will eliminate the need for you to invest in other garages separate from this, and it's also convenient for you to store your vehicles at a place where they can be customized instantly. And then lastly, my 5th reason why you should buy an auto shop, you get access to the personal living quarters, which includes a bed, a wardrobe, and a gun locker, and you could use the auto shop as a place to live in if you want, or just as I use it, a spawn location when you log into the game anytime you want. Now, moving on to all of this week's vehicle discounts, let's start off with the best first. 30% off the Grotti Itali RSX. This is an excellent vehicle in standard land racing. It has a very high top speed that can beat a majority of vehicles from the super vehicle class, and the RSX has a better than average acceleration in the game, almost on par with the Itali GTO. It has an active aerodynamic wind that activates shortly after acceleration. However, it doesn't really seem to have a massive impact on performance or braking power, and the Itali RSX's handling is slightly unstable in some situations, so definitely keep that in mind. Road imperfections seem to be much more exaggerated with this car, and that's going to make you more prone to spinning out. After that, we have 30% off the Obey Tailgater S. This vehicle has superb traction despite its rear-wheel drive layout, and it has a decent top speed and handling. However, the Achilles heel with this vehicle is its weight, which hinders its acceleration and will also make this car struggle against vehicles such as the Calico GTF, the Jester RR, and even the Comet S2. Braking power is also average due to the weight, and despite turning well, it tends to understeer if one turns a sharp corner flat out. The Tailgater S's advantage, however, is that it has a good resistance against collisions, and the wheels won't bend as easily compared to similar cars, making it an ideal choice for getaways and transport where you're more likely to crash the car. Moving on, we have 40% off the Karin Sultan Classic. Acceleration and top speed are very good like any sports sedan car, but in terms of top speed, it is outclassed by most high-end sports cars in the game, especially the Pariah, the Itali GTO, and the Banshee 900R. Lowering the suspension makes the car prone to wheel spin, subsequently making it hard to control, and being an all-wheel drive vehicle, it can do well in off-roading if the suspension is not upgraded. Moving on, we have 40% off the Inis Urus. Despite its suggestive designs, the Urus is one of the slowest cars in the game, as its acceleration and speed are far inferior to all other sports cars in the game. Nevertheless though, the Urus still has better speed and acceleration than most other cars in the game. Handling and braking on this vehicle are also fairly good as well. After that, we have 40% off the Dinka RT3000. This vehicle has a very good top speed and acceleration, but it is hindered by its extremely poor traction. It's going to wheel spin massively on hard launch, which does unfortunately negate its good acceleration capability initially, but once this vehicle is on the move, it catches up to the vehicles ahead pretty fast. Due to its poor traction though, it suffers from massive oversteer and unstable characteristics when turning around corners, despite having precise and sharp steering feels to it. The braking also seems to be the strong suit of this vehicle, as it halts the vehicle from high speeds on a dime, even beating the best vehicles of its class like the Caligo GTF. Overall, this vehicle does remain a fantastic drifter despite what I said about the handling. After that, we have 40% off the Karin Futo GTX. This vehicle has a good speed and acceleration, but its strong suit is being able to drift around corners with ease. Like its original counterpart, however, it does have weak resistance against hard collisions, as its wheels can bend from repeated collisions, which can greatly affect its handling. Competition-wise though, it doesn't fare well in races due to its tendency in wanting to drift upon turning, and it's easily outclassed by vehicles with more grip than it, and its body roll is also noticeably high when turning hard corners. After that, for number 7, we have 50% off the Karin 190Z. The acceleration and top speed are below average on this vehicle for its class, even when improved with upgrades. However, this vehicle handles exceptionally well and is capable of making tight turns and maintaining power slides with minimal effort. This makes it a great vehicle for beginner drivers in GTA Online. At number 8, we have 40% off the GB200. This shows an excellent traction both on and off-road with this vehicle, along with very good braking, agile handling, and very good acceleration. However, it does suffer from snap oversteer when you lift off the throttle during cornering. Additionally, due to the high engine resistance, the GB200 suffers from a relatively low top speed compared to other cars in its class. On loose gravel and dirt trails, however, the GB200 is incredibly stable and composed, aided in part by its relatively smooth power delivery. At number 9, we have 40% off the Vapid Clique. For a 50s vehicle, the Clique has a remarkable speed and handling around corners. The handbraking can be easily used to make tight turns without issues. If given full suspension upgrades, the Clique's wheels will have negative camber, further improving the car's turning radius. And lastly, at number 10, we have 40% off the Albany Manana. Despite featuring a modeled V8 engine, this vehicle feels very underpowered, possibly owing to its heavy weight. Acceleration is sluggish, and the vehicle has an excessive body roll and bad weight distribution, which may lead to fishtailing at high speeds. It seems like it handles like a boat, and overall, the coolest part about this vehicle is actually just paying more money and applying all the Benny's upgrades, turning the Manana into a proper lowrider vehicle in GTA Online. With all that said, we have reviewed every major discounted purchase in GTA Online this week, and when it comes to the questions you may be asking about what you should buy and what you should avoid buying, I recommend that you buy the Grotti Itali RSX, the Obey Tailgater S, the Karin Sultan Classic, the Dinka RT3000, and then the Inis Urus is kind of a toss-up between you can buy it and get away just fine, or you can avoid buying it and also be just fine. That's totally a personal decision, and it's kind of right there in the middle. I can't really say you should do either or with the vehicle, but when it comes to what to avoid buying, definitely avoid buying the Clique, the Karin Futo GTX, the Vapid GB200, the Karin 190Z, and then of course the Albany Manana. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. You can follow me at Hazardous HDTV, and all my social media links can be found in the description down below. That said, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.